Have you ever found yourself contemplating how COVID-19 began? This treacherous virus turned our lives into something indistinguishable from what we once knew, didn't it? It's a question that often leaves many of us lost in thought. Isn't it an intriguing query to sit and ponder about? Today, we're getting ready to embark on an intellectual journey, a journey that will take us through the complex series of events that eventually led to the outbreak of this devastating pandemic. COVID-19, or as the scientists like to refer to it, SARS-CoV-2, is a novel strain of the coronavirus family. It was first positively identified towards the dying days of the year 2019 in the bustling city of Wuhan. Wuhan city, adorned by the Yangtze and Han rivers, is in the Hubei province, located in the heart of China. However, to truly comprehend the origins of this virulent pathogen, we need to take a step back and journey to the beginning of the timeline. It's not just about the geographical location or the human population it was first detected in. Understanding the origin of this virus is piecing together a multifaceted puzzle. It encompasses delving into virology, exploring the interactions between humans and wildlife, and understanding how our global systems and behaviors can contribute to the emergence and spread of such diseases. We might wonder what makes this virus so unique. Why did it cause such an unprecedented global catastrophe? Well, the answers to these questions lie in the fact that COVID-19 is not just a health crisis. It has profound social, economic, and political implications that have rippled across every continent, affecting individuals, communities, and nations alike. But to completely understand the birth and spread of this devastating virus, we need to journey back, deep into the annals of time, shedding light on the complex interplay of factors that set the stage for this global pandemic. So, brace yourselves as we navigate through the intricate maze that is the origin of COVID-19. But to understand its origins, we need to travel back to the beginning of the timeline. The narrative unfolds with a focus on bats. Indeed, you comprehended correctly. We're beginning with bats. Bats, as peculiar as it may sound to some, are natural hosts for a plethora of viruses, and these include the much-discussed coronaviruses. Aren't hazardous to only their own species, but carry a potential threat to many other species, including humans, making them a significant subject of study in virology. It's crucial to understand that while bats indeed are carriers of these viruses, the transmission of the virus from bats directly to humans is a rare phenomenon. Are usually more complex dynamics at play. Often there exists an intermediary host, an animal that plays the unchosen role of a bridge, first contracting the virus from the bat, then subsequently and unfortunately passing it on to humans. This is a common pattern observed in the spread of many zoonotic diseases. In talking about intermediary hosts, one might wonder, what kind of animals are we referring to here? Well, the answer is not simple. The intermediary host can be any mammal that interacts with the bats and also has close contact with humans or human habitats. They can range from domestic animals like cats and dogs to wild animals like raccoons and skunks. In the particular case of the novel coronavirus, COVID-19, scientists are actively theorizing about the probable intermediary host. A primary suspect in this enigma is the pangolin, and that has sadly been a victim of immense illegal wildlife trafficking. Researchers hypothesized that the virus made a leap from bats to pangolins, and from them it made the unfortunate jump to humans. Beyond this point, the story is relatively well known, as COVID-19 became a global pandemic impacting millions around the world. However, the initial leap of the virus from bats to humans, the exact path it took, is still a subject under rigorous review and investigation by scientists worldwide. Depth of this fact cannot be overstated, and therefore it's crucial to remember that this hypothesis, that the virus may have transferred from bats to pangolins and then to humans, remains a theory under investigation. The first known instances of COVID-19 were documented in December 2019 in the bustling city of Wuhan, in the People's Republic of China. This was an unexpected development as the world was caught unawares, unprepared for the seemingly invisible enemy that had silently begun to spread. The city of Wuhan, a hub of modern scientific research, educational institutions and technology industries, was unsuspectingly becoming the epicenter of what would soon be a global pandemic. Wuhan, a city known for its historical significance and natural beauty, was now under scrutiny for an entirely different, ominous reason. Amongst the numerous public places, markets, gatherings, there was one particular location that was garnering attention. This site, a familiar one for the local residents, was the Huanan Seafood Wholesale Market, a place that bustled with activity and thrived on the trade of both aquatic and terrestrial creatures. This was not just an ordinary market, but a cornucopia of diverse wildlife, including some live animals rarely seen in other such establishments. The Huanan Seafood Wholesale Market was known for its wide variety of seafood, but it also dealt in the trade of live wildlife, a sight that was both fascinating yet daunting. This market, with its cacophony of sounds, variety of smells, and spectacle of colors, was a microcosm of the cultural practices and consumer demands that characterized the region. However, with the advent of the COVID-19 cases, this market was no longer just a hub it was now in the spotlight, under the critical eyes of the world's scientists, doctors, and researchers, all trying to piece together the puzzle of the virus's origin. This intricate connection between the initial COVID-19 cases and the Huanan Seafood Wholesale Market led scientists to propose a theory. They hypothesized that the virus may have found its way from wildlife to humans within the confines of this marketplace. Investigations and research began to focus on this, trying to understand the potential zoonotic transmission, the leap of the virus from animals to humans. This led scientists to believe that the virus may have been transmitted at this market. In the frosty month of January in the year 2020, the World Health Organization, an entity of immense repute in the global health realm, declared the burgeoning outbreak a public health emergency of international concern. The situation was dire. The virus had gone beyond the geographic boundaries of its place of origin. It had breached the invisible lines on the map, making its way ruthlessly to other nations with no regard for the sovereignty of countries. As the virus spread, so did fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Its rampant and relentless spread was a testament to its virulence and its disregard for humanity. The world, as a collective entity, braced itself for the worst. Every nation, from the most highly developed to the remote, was set on edge. The virus seemed to respect no borders, no political alliances, no socio-economic status. It infected indiscriminately and spread globally. The World Health Organization, in response, took an unprecedented step to recognize the gravity of the situation. It marked the month of March with a declaration that echoed around the globe. The virus was no longer just an outbreak, it was declared a global pandemic. The word pandemic filled the airwaves, fueled fear, and instigated a series of responses from governments, health, and individuals alike. It was a word that would forever be etched into the annals of human history. The COVID-19 pandemic, as it came to be known, evolved from being a health crisis to a humanitarian catastrophe. This calamitous situation has since affected millions of people worldwide. The impacts were devastating, not just on individual health, but far beyond that. It caused a seismic in economies, shaking them to their core, pushing millions into unemployment and businesses into bankruptcy. It seeped into the fabric of daily life, altering everything from the way we interact to the way we work. The COVID-19 pandemic has since affected millions of people worldwide, with devastating impacts on health, economies, and daily life. So, to summarize, the COVID-19 virus is believed to have originated in bats, potentially passed through another animal host, and was first identified in humans in Wuhan, China. The exact chain of transmission is still a topic of ongoing research. This pandemic has served as a stark reminder of the intricate connections between humans, animals, and our shared environment. It underscores the importance of continued scientific research into zoonotic diseases and the need for global cooperation in health security. Remember, knowledge is power. Understanding how COVID-19 started is the key to preventing future pandemics. Stay informed, stay safe, and keep exploring the world around you.